What's going on, people? We're back at it again with Unfiltered Lives with the under Zennith production. It's Mr. Delicacy.
It's M5.
Yes, sir. We've got a new guest for you. As always, you know, we like to bring cold guests, artistic guests, entrepreneurial guests. Would you like to introduce yourself, brother? Well, go on.
What's up, y'all? My name is Tahree. Trumpet player, composer.
All them things there. And he was on a
Musical badass.
Musical, but yeah, but I would like to open it up with this though, because I was stalking your Instagram just a little bit, you understand me, as I usually do before the guest. And I saw you were on like a little pop the balloon thing. How was that, bro? How was that? Yeah, man.
I was just trying something. I don't know.
Did you like the, because I feel like even though we're getting into a new age, right? Which is kind of weird with the pop the balloon thing. Yeah, it's a lot of those shows, but pop the balloon, I feel like you judge somebody based on just appearance only. You don't get to know somebody. But how was that experience for you? Like, how was it? Do you feel like, because I didn't watch the full thing, obviously. I was like,
it's like, come over here and get judged.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How was that? Yeah, how was that experience?
I don't know. It was just fun. I don't know. I didn't really think much about it. As far as like the chicks on there, I mean, they was cool. Yeah. One wanted to argue with me about
I seen that.
How I feel about things.
It was like the last girl, I believe. Girl. Yeah.
Everybody's been talking to me about that girl. I'm like, yeah. And then the whole time after that, she's just been a weirdo. So I don't.
Shout outs to you.
Did you end up talking to anybody like after the
redhead next to her, but
it didn't go anywhere?
No. It's entertainment, man. Nobody cares about that.
Oh,
stuff.
You think? I feel like I could have sworn like I've seen like reunions or like people that have actually like found.
Nothing happened.
See, I'll go there looking for the love of my life. Yeah,
it's clout.
The clout show.
That's really what it is. It's just for clout. Like,
okay,
much love to them though. Go get your bread. You know what I mean?
You understand me? Yeah, but that was cool though. What's it called? He went on there. I don't know if you watched it. But he went on there. He started playing the trombone. Why do I keep on calling it the trombone?
Trumpet.
The trumpet.
They didn't even let me play the song that I wanted to play. They kind of like cut me off, but I was like, whatever.
Where at the
show?
Oh,
because I was gonna do Say Yes, but then like they cut me off like 10 seconds in. I'm like, well, that's stupid.
Oh, we ain't cutting you off here. You can play.
You got it over
here.
So it just didn't. And then what was crazy is like all the girls were like, oh my gosh, you sounded so good. And in my head, I'm like, I didn't even hear anything.
Yeah.
Like, what are you even talking about?
Dude, I rap and I get the same thing. The crowd members that come up to, what did you say? Can you print me out your lyrics? I'm like,
I'm not hearing
me.
I feel like Eminem probably gets that a lot as well.
It's wild.
Okay, but what? So let's get into the music thing. What made you choose the trumpet? I feel like it's a very unique, has a historical. I was about to say historical history. Has a deep history in the black community and things like that. So what made you choose the trumpet? Were you in band? Like what happened?
I didn't choose it. It chose me. To be honest, really what had happened was that I was supposed to take an art class in middle school.
Okay.
Because I used to draw.
Okay.
But then I ended up taking a band class for some reason on my transcript to put band in there. So I went to the band class for whatever reason. And then it was either play flute or trumpet. And I looked at the flute, it just had too many buttons. I'm not pressing all those buttons. So I picked trumpet thinking it was easier. And it was not easy at all.
Instruments like that are hard in general.
Yeah.
I don't even attempt them. I'm like, I look at them and they just like, they sun me immediately. They're like, you can't play
pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've been playing for 16 years and till this day.
Years. How old are you now?
I'm 28.
Okay.
Still, till this day, I still work hard on an instrument. Like, the better you get, the harder things become.
Staying a student, you know?
Yeah.
That's the best to always say that. You know what I mean? That's good.
That's cool though. And is that the only instrument you've learned how to play? Do you know others or?
My main is trumpet. My secondary is piano. I've been playing that for maybe 3-4 years now.
Your piano's crazy, bro.
It can be better.
It's crazy good. You chime right in there.
It could be better.
Man, you could have fooled me because I thought that was your first instrument. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Oh, no. You were being way too kind.
Hey.
Okay, but for a lot of your music stuff though, it is the trumpet they use as a bass. Oh, okay, fair. And speaking of your music, what sort of music do you do? I saw you said rap. I've seen some R&B. I've heard some R&B. I don't know if you I was here when they were practicing. You understand? I heard some R&B, some singing in it. But like, what's your preferred genre of music?
My roots is jazz.
Okay.
That's pretty much like my basis of everything I can play today. And then as far as the genres, I play R&B, rock. I've did rock before. That was a weird phase.
Rock, like I see your shadows, like that sort of
Not
thing.
that kind of rock, kind of like that.
Were you singing?
No, I was playing trumpet
On a rock? On a rock
trumpet
band.
on rock.
I might have to try that again.
Yeah,
bro.
I need to see
I'm
that.
about to
That's
do it.
crazy.
It was
Little
back in
band too.
California, man. It was like this rock white kid.
Kind of like ska or what? Were they
Not
playing
ska.
Like, okay.
Even though I've tried ska, I hate it. I don't like ska.
You don't like ska? I never really listened to it too much.
It's just a bunch of noise, bro.
Yeah, it's a little bit like
can't
that.
do it.
So
Yeah.
okay, fair. All right then, cool. So you said R&B, but you like your history is jazz. Or your history.
My bass is
your
jazz.
bass is jazz,
Who's your favorite jazz artist?
yeah.
Freddie Hubbard.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
My best drum player, in my opinion.
Is that controversial? I'm not in the Trump TikTok on things,
No, I mean it's like everything else in music.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking
Somebody
of
else
music.
will say somebody else, but I think it's Freddie Hubbard.
Okay.
So.
Whenever I asked every musician this, is not just you, but whenever the whole Drake Kendrick thing was popping off, were you tuned into it?
Drake's a clown. I don't like Drake.
Why do you say that? Do you, but okay, let me say this though. Let me ask this though. Do you think that those raps that he was coming out with was good for Drake? You know what I'm saying? Like
his raps?
For his defense.
for his defense. Do you think it was good quality for Drake? You know, like, so let me give an example, right? So, when the Eminem MGK thing was going on, right? I've listened to MGK raps in the past. It's not exactly amazing, but it's decent. You know what I'm saying?
But the battle raps were crazy.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No, I got you.
But the battle rap MGK was solid. That was
I think
cool.
Drake's responses were cool, but Kendrick it's Kendrick. Like you're not about to battle rap Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was. And anyways, okay,
So
cool. I've been
that's
asking every artist this because
It's not something I'm a huge fan of to see nowadays because it's like, yeah, some of those people need to be called out, but it just gives an overall of everything. Like it gives other rappers like, oh, I'm gonna go start beefing with somebody now.
Yeah,
but that's not a good thing.
But I think it's. I mean,
I don't know. I kind of like it. I'll put it this way: it's
competitive. So I get it.
How rappers battle each other is the same thing with musicians. Like we have a challenge system. Like say you're first chair in the trumpet section and I want to take your position. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice this song. You have to practice the same song. And then whoever plays it the best is going to get it. Even at jam sessions with the jazz music and all that, sometimes you may look at another player and just be like, oh, I want to cut you.
Yeah.
What that means is you're going to challenge that guy in real time on stage.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes
That's why y'all go back and forth like that.
So when you see two players going back and forth, either they're cutting each other or they just want to shed ideas and just vibe.
Yeah.
But
I always thought it was just vibing. I had no idea.
A lot of guys,
is it like an etiquette to that? You know what I mean?
You
like,
just go.
But it's not like it's not frowned upon to do that or whatever.
No. It's only frowned upon people who don't understand what's going on.
Yeah,
But really, you just be like, hey, I want to cut.
Yeah. And that's why I like it because I think if it pushes both people to like a new, if it's done right, you know what I'm saying? It pushes both people to a new.
It will push you. I'm going to actually tell you about the first cut session. Well, not my first, but I did have a cut session with this trumpet player. His name was Dashiell. Back in Atlanta. Okay. He plays trumpet. And I was younger. I was like probably 23, maybe going on 24 at the time. And, I was like, okay, I'm going to challenge this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm playing my little licks. I'm thinking I'm doing something. I'm playing all this technical mumbo jumbo. And he like looked at me. And then he said, and he started playing.
He knew he was about to cook.
And then like he just cooked me like the whole night.
So you knew what was happening.
Yeah, I was getting destroyed.
Yeah.
I was getting destroyed. And then I tried it again with another guy. His name is Sky. Shout out to Sky. Daniel Sky. He plays trumpet as well. This was actually recently. I was in New York about a few months ago.
Okay.
No, around December.
Shout out New York.
New York. I went to his joint and we played One Finger Snap and the same type of thing. So, like, my approach is very like technical wise.
Yeah.
But Daniel, he was just
a free form thing.
Like,
okay. Got
he was just like, man, I'm gonna just phrase over you.
But you know what it is? You know what it is though? It's very difficult to beat people that are free with it, because like a lot of the time, let's say if you're taking a technical, A to B, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they just come in and like I'm just gonna be myself.
Yeah, like some guys you just you can't really.
Again with the Drake and the Kendrick thing. Drake, you can see he's okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come after this. But Kendrick is Kendrick.
I think at this point Kendrick's just having fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially on that last track.
Working with superior firepower,
let me give him something to dance to. You know what I'm saying? The last song, come on now. He was just having fun. So it's very difficult to beat somebody that's genuinely enjoying his craft and his music. You understand me? But let me ask you this: where are you from? Because I've heard New York, I've heard Atlanta, I've heard California. Where are you from originally? Like,
I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh, that's random.
Then I ended up moving to California probably about like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty common
your
for
parents in the army?
Hawaiians to move to California.
Yeah, my grandmother was in the Air Force.
Makes sense.
And my mom was living with her at the time. Then my mom got married. We went to Florida, Jacksonville. Then we moved to Houston. Then my mom and her ex-husband got divorced, and then we moved back to Cali.
Okay.
Then I stayed in Cali for almost all my life. My mom moved to Atlanta. Okay. Then after I graduated, I moved to Atlanta. Okay. And then I moved back to Cali.
Jeez. And
now I'm here.
So out of all these places, then, where's your favorite place to be in? And there's a wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? Let's let you know.
I will say moving to Houston, I've been able to do everything that I wanted to do that I couldn't do in California.
I'm saying, bro. Tell him, because I'm saying.
I don't know if it's just the energy or just the way the community is.
It is.
In Sacramento, we're very closed off from each other. We don't like to talk to nobody. That's kind of where I get it from.
LA's kind of like that, too. The artists are kind of like brushed by each other.
Yeah, which is why, like, when I moved down here, you know, my reputation now was like, Tahree standoffish, he don't talk. And it's like, bro, like, I'm just so used to just not talking to people. Yeah. When you come in my face talking to me, I don't really know what to do all the time. So... But I will say it was more inviting down here. I've been able to create events. I've been able to release both of my albums, release more music in general, actually, connect with more artists, play a lot.
I feel like that's what a lot of people don't understand about. So I'm from, obviously not from here, but I'm African, but like, and a lot of Africans will tell you that's a big change from coming to a Western world. Everybody's like sort of to themselves, and whereas in Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian Cameroonian, and you'll find out that it's a community. Whether somebody you don't like, and it'll happen even here in Houston. Nigerian that like I'll just meet, bro, say that, like they'll start greeting you. The people, how long have you known him? Nah, I just met him 30 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's Houston has that sort of community vibe to it.
100%.
Yeah, but
I love the multicultural part about Houston. Like that definitely needs to be spoke on because
for sure.
You know, people that work down here, we work together. All of us.
That's also what I've noticed. So in Sacramento, even though they say they're fighting against racism, a lot of people down there are just racist. Hispanics don't mess with blacks.
People that want to talk about race all the time tend to be, bro. Yeah, like, that's what I find.
I've literally seen people, activists.
Yeah,
they'll be like, "We gotta stand together," and then they don't even like each other still. So it doesn't even matter. But when I came down here, I've noticed like, okay, really, people just want to make their money and work. And mind their business.
Yes, that's why the guns work here. I don't think they would work anywhere else, but they work here because everybody's just doing their own thing.
Speaking of guns, when I first moved down here, I seen 2 little kids with rifles in their hand. And I'm like, I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But also, you were in Atlanta. I traveled. First of all, Atlanta. You'll never see me
he don't
again.
Like you guys.
Never see me again. You understand me?
I didn't really do much in Atlanta.
Okay.
I went to the airport was lit.
I was really there to try to get something going because I was staying with my mom at the time.
Yeah.
But then nothing really came to fruition, so I ended up just leaving.
I was in Atlanta for about probably 3 days. I had some work to do out there, and I went to a Walmart. Brother was strapped up. The big old, I don't know these guys' name. So I said, it's 8 a.m.
You were like Georgia area?
It was Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. And it was just, but it was strapped.
Yeah, Georgia's pretty free with the guns. I'd say.
Yeah. But why? It's 8 a.m. Why?
But you know, so it's like it creates a mutual respect. I just touch on this quick and we'll get back to it. But like, you know, it creates a mutual respect. If I know you have one and you know I have one, like there's one in my car right now. But if I know you have one and you know I have one, there's a mutual respect created immediately because that's a life or death situation and nobody wants to be just put in
Now, if I know you have one, I'm going to leave you alone. But you
I'm
don't
need
to add with nobody with a gun.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
true.
I've seen
100%.
videos of people like go back and forth with somebody with a gun.
Crazy.
Like,
and they don't have anything. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
If somebody's got the audacity to pull the gun on you, they're stupid enough to shoot you.
Right. There's no arguing with them. Just leave them alone.
Yeah.
But okay, back to your music thing. You say you've got 2 albums. What's the name of the 2 albums?
Astronomy 1 and 2. So these albums are mainly about celestial, jazz, fusion type music. I'm very much into like space, astrology, numerology.
Oh, do you believe in like the birth time? Oh, you believe in numerology, like everything equals to number equals to 9 and stuff like that?
It really does.
Well, you know, life path numbers. I'm a life path 1.
It's all biometrics too.
Right.
It's the same stuff.
Really, everything is math.
It's all math
at one point.
Absolutely.
But then, as far as astrology, you know, I'm into that. That's what happens when you have a bunch of girls that like astrology. You kind of just
soak it in.
It just goes in there now.
Yeah.
And then as far as like space, I've always been into space. I remember my stepdad got me a telescope, and I used to look at the stars and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, I sometimes I would just take some time to study what's going on up there. And then,
my grandfather was part of the Mercury Project. He was one of the first. He was part of the first astronaut to ever go into space.
That's wow.
So you know, I've heard a lot of that growing up.
You want to go to space?
I want to go to
bro.
space. I write music about space. I want to go to space.
I think you can for like 150 G's now. There's companies that are about to start taking people.
I have any interest in going to space. I'm not going to lie. Let me finish what I got here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't have. I mean, hey.
Speaking of, I'm actually with the albums, right? They're both interconnected with each other as far as like some type of storyline. But what I'm actually doing now is I'm writing a book about
the 2 albums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it fiction?
Yeah, it's like a
reality kind
anime
of
fiction, sci-fi.
That's a good idea,
type of thing. Right now I'm 8 chapters in, so once I get all that together, I'm gonna
come back on the show, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you watch like the Gorillas and like some of these people that create these worlds with their art, and that's essentially what you should do anyway. That's awesome.
Who's the Gorillas?
Oh man, you don't know who the Gorillas are?
I'm not from here. No, who's the Gorillas?
You're from the UK and you don't know who the Gorillas
I don't know who the Gorillas are.
Hold on, I'm looking at the camera right now. He's from the UK and he doesn't know. They are absolutely huge there.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
What they do? It's like a band or something.
I'm feeling sad. I got sunshine in a bag.
Hey, man,
you
I'm
don't know the Gorillas, bro.
I don't know.
Wow.
To be fair, I mostly listen to African music.
You get a pass, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, I mostly listen to African music.
No, they're huge.
Yeah,
check them out.
Okay, for sure.
Check them out. Gorillas with a Z at the end.
So yeah, that's what I got going on right now. And then my next project is in the works. Okay. I don't like talking about things I'm not finished.
Yeah.
But since this is what this is, I want to create an astronomy orchestra. Where I play my music, but in an orchestra setting, because I was listening to it finally. I don't ever listen to anything I release. I was listening to it one day, and I was like, you know what? If I can get some strings, some opera singers, I already could find horn players.
Yeah,
and and then a rhythm section. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm going to reorchestrate all that music I wrote for like an orchestra setting. And then, do it like that.
Okay. Orchestra is a good direction for your music for sure. Because if you're creating visual art to go with the music already, that's a perfect place to now you're in the play world. You know what I mean? You create a whole visual to what you're doing, hire some actors, and boom, it's coming to life on stage. So
Okay, cool.
Very cool, man.
Your albums, is the first one you said Astronomy 1?
Astronomy 1 and 2, so it's 2 of them.
Okay, which song would you say on the first body of work? Which one did you say was your favorite, like producing?
My favorite one is on the first Astronomy. Yes. It is Nebula. It's the last song in the album, and it's my favorite song because I wrote that song in a dream. I kid you not.
Wow.
Okay.
I was.
Do you do drugs?
No.
Oh, okay.
he does dreams,
Let me just ask a question.
He's on them dreams.
Now I'm looking at the camera.
Yeah,
I don't need shrooms. Yeah. I don't need LSD. I don't need weed.
Amen.
I don't need anything.
Straight up.
Everything that goes on in my head is just naturally.
Is there already? Yeah.
Fair.
100%. Everybody needs to hear that. That's right. Thank you. No,
I'm already
a lot of
tapped
people need to hear
man.
that.
I don't need to do all the extra stuff. But
and the level of clarity that you get from being sober is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can really connect the dots that way. People are missing out.
You wrote it in a dream.
So
how long was this dream? Where going?
So in my dream, I remember it vividly. I was in space and I had my trumpet and I'm just floating around and I kept playing this melody. I kept playing that one. And then as I'm like floating in space, I'm seeing all these creatures and extraterrestrials, stars, nebulas, planets, and
probably
things
what's
like
out
that.
there.
Yeah, you know, what I would imagine is out there.
Sure enough.
And when I got up, I just immediately went to my piano, put the chords down. Because I remember everything that you're going to hear in that song. It's
what you.
Is that what you're playing for us today?
Heard. Okay. No.
Oh, okay.
Because that song's about like 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. Dang. Okay.
But check it out. Check
it out. Astronomy 1, Nebula. But yeah, everything I put in that song came from my head. And then it was actually crazy because even when I finished it, I was only done in like 30 minutes. Normally it takes me like a while.
Yeah, that's the muse working
from top to bottom.
And got a visit from the muse real quick.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So,
I believe in that, by the way. Like as a writer, because I don't feel like I write my own music, and I write a lot of music. So it's like it just comes when it wants to. I don't sit down and go, okay, I'm gonna write now. It just like comes.
We call that somebody said something. I think he says celestial transcription is pretty much when like you can dream something.
Yeah,
and then
that's
do
cool.
Something.
That's crazy.
I don't dream. I don't dream.
I
like
that's crazy.
To be honest,
I know. I used to when I was a kid.
That's not the first time I heard people say that.
Do
people not dream?
You
is
know
that
what?
not a thing?
I did a lot of drugs. To answer his question, I did previously a lot of drugs. I think I screwed something up in there where I can't dream right.
I've never done an ounce. The worst I've done is a Claritin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hey,
but I've never had a dream. I mean, no. Let me not say that. I have dreams, but it's maybe once a month.
You don't remember them or anything. I don't even get them once a month.
I have dreams every day. They're like crazy.
I wouldn't be able to get a good sleep if I did that. You know,
that's like, the first time I heard people say that.
Mine scared the shit out of me when I have them too. They're not like regular dreams. I'll have nightmare, but that's about it.
I've had some pretty wild nightmares.
Yeah, I don't like dreams. I'm like, don't happen for me, please.
The most significant dream I can remember to this day. This is probably years ago. I have a brother that's got a disability, so he rides in a wheelchair. Yeah. So me and him are like riding down like this path in a wheelchair, and then I'm driving him down the wheelchair, and then somebody comes up and like hits him. I don't know where this brother came from. Somebody comes up and hits him, and what was my response? I go Super Saiyan. That's where the dream ended. Okay, that was it. That was
then you just wake up pissed off.
I wake up screaming.
Yeah, you just wake up mad. Yeah,
I wake up like my parents are like, "Are you alright?" I have to go back and finish the battle. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't really dream like that, bro. But
that's why that sleepwalking stuff is dangerous, man.
Yeah, okay.
But that's cool though. Let's get back to that though. So you dreamed this song. Did you take any of the visuals from that experience and incorporate them to the whole album?
Do you have visuals? Oh, okay, for the album.
Yeah, I have some visuals of the album. They're not with me right now, but it's really, you know, when you go on the album, the first one, you're gonna see like when you click on a song, you're gonna see visuals. In each song.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. And then has that happened? Just to wrap it up really quickly, if there was a song out of your two bodies of work, if there was a song that you'd want it to be played for the whole world to hear, to understand, what song would that be?
Stupider and Jupiter.
Stupider and Jupiter.
What's that
about?
Really Lakita and Z Wells on it. Those are my artists that are on that song.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
What's that song about, if you don't mind me asking?
We get Stupid and Jupiter. Stupider and Jupiter. So, you know, Girls go to college, get more knowledge. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Well, everybody's going to Jupiter to get stupid. It's a party.
Okay, fair.
Party in Jupiter.
Okay, well, it's nice. It was nice. It was nice talking to you for sure. Where can people find you? Instagram, YouTube. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at TAHREE.AMIR. LinkedIn at Kavandre Tenor on my LinkedIn for people who like LinkedIn, because that's been a thing now.
That is a
for some reason. Facebook is cool, but I wouldn't recommend Facebook. If you're sensitive, don't go on my Facebook.
I love that, by the way.
Spotify, iTunes, everything. So
okay, for sure.
Speak your mind, bro.
You lot make sure to check it out. We are going to have a live performance from him right after the show. But I've been Mr. Delicacy.
M5.
Tahree Amir.
And we'll catch you all later. Peace.